just to talk about St. Joseph as we close the year. There are about a number of things that I would like to highlight. The first of all, is just to give thanks to God for the year that has ended well, incident-free year, and that is always good. We should not take it for granted. So first of all, just to give thanks to God, and also to give thanks, for the hard work that people put in. This year was quite a busy year, actually, when you think about it. There were a lot of activities, and what I noticed, what I experienced is just a lot of dedication, a lot of willingness for people to cooperate and work together. And so I think the sense of family unit is emerging, and so for me, that is one thing that I would like to thank you, all of you, and just to pray that this spirit that is emerging should be the spirit that is going to guide us in 2024, so that we become more and more as a family unit. Of course, there could be differences, but that is expected. But for me, 2023 has been a year of unity as a family that was manifested in the various activities, various functions that we had working together, both students and staff members. So thank you very much to all of you as we end the year. And then looking forward, of course, the 2024, I think, will be a good year. It's a year that I'm hoping we can consolidate what we have started. And what has emerged that needs to be consolidated for me is the activities, especially Harris Vanen. Next year, I'm sure it will be much better. More people will come. Will be more prepared just to put the brand of St. Joseph out there.
I would say that the academic year 2023 was a good year. It has gone on well as any academic year, with some up and downs. During the year, I suppose one of the highlights would be, first of all, the graduation which took place early in the year in March. And it was a highlight of the year because it was for the first time there were students graduating with postgraduate diploma from this institution. Those who graduated with postgraduate diploma in theology, that was one of the highlights. And also another highlight I would put is taking into consideration what the morning of reflection this year was, which is on synodality. We try to be an academic institution that has a particular role and foundation within the tradition of the Catholic Church, and reflecting on what the Church is calling us to do is a very important thing to do for an institution like ours. That is why I would term that a highlight. And last but not the least among the highlights would be the celebration of the family spirit of SJTI, where we were celebrating the day SJTI Day on September 25th. I think that would be the highlights. Of course, the exams would be another important aspect of an institution. And lastly, for us as St. Joseph's, we are beginning to think of developing another academic program, and that is very important for the growth of the institution and for the mission and vision.
Everyone, 2023 was a good year for me. We have achieved so many things that we planned for the year, and we had successful events, annual conference, we had Hariti Bane, we had a soccer match with Ukozi FM, and all of those were successful. And thank you so much for your support on those events. I would also like to thank our structures, starting from board of members, board of directors, the executive, staff members for all your support and motivation and all your input whenever we are planning to do things at the institute. What I'd like to say, or a word of encouragement to all of us, is to look after this golden goose, this company, is to do what we are expected to do in the company. Let's just put all our focus, all our effort into bettering SJTI. I would like to wish everyone a happy holidays. For those who are traveling, safe travels until we meet in 2024. May 2024 be a good year for all of us. Peace and love.
The year 2023 for me was a year of growth at SJTI, and there were a lot of other opportunities that arose. But the most important thing, it has been a year where, without COVID, we experienced to be together all the time. The most thing that I appreciated was the celebration of the Tuesday Eucharist, where different communities were giving their best in terms of making us pray and with their music, the diversity of music. And this is what I appreciate mostly about SJTI, that we are the world in one place. And then other thing that was a highlight for me was the Harisibaning event, which was the first of its kind. And it was such a success. We could see people, the diversity of cultures, and people got to know SJTI. And it was such a wonderful step for the Institute. And the second one was to have an event of soccer match or sports with Ukhozi FM. And that was for me a step forward to be involved with such a huge radio station in South Africa with listening, which is happening all over the world, and that was great for us. It was a year of success, a year of joy, a year of growth for SJTI, and we really appreciate the leadership of SJTI, the management, and everyone. I feel at home here. Thank you.
2023. Hi everybody. It's been a good year. It's been a very good year. My highlight has been coming to St. Joseph's. That's actually been quite a blessing. So that's my reason why my year has been a blessing. And it's been quite challenging with working with different personalities, but apart from that, I think we're stronger as a unit. And that's why I'm just feeling blessed for 2023.
Right. 2023 was a good year. There were a lot of ups and of course downs, but hey, we conquered it all and we are finally at the end of it. So definitely looking forward to what 2024 has in store for us. My biggest highlight in SJTI for the year 2023 is definitely when we beat Ukhozi FM in a soccer match and we took the trophy. But yeah, apart from that, definitely the fact that we had so many events that allowed us to come together as an institute and work with one another and get things done. Definitely that was my highlights, various days instead of one. So that's why I'm saying 2023 was a good year. Definitely looking forward to the year of 2024.
He has been working with the students, the classes. I find the students are always wonderful, they're cooperative, they're willing, they're keen, they want to know, they participate well. And it's been wonderful working with them and seeing them grow and learn and grapple with issues. We have a wonderful bunch of students here at St. Joseph's.
My year thus far at St. Joseph's Theological Institute has been good. Personally, not so good. I had a stroke early in the year, had a major car accident later in the year, but the staff and the management at St. Joseph's Theological Institute have been very good in all these times of my personal difficulties. But on the whole, the year has been good. We've accomplished a lot. From the maintenance side, we've kept the place looking neat and tidy, and we've accomplished all we've set out to do.
This year was a great year for me. The highlight was definitely the conference for me of my year. The conference was successful, very good. Everyone worked very hard. Yes, and my year working at SJTI has been very wonderful. As usual, I love working for SJTI. It's like my second home, even though I stay so nearby. Yeah, it's been great.
Sabona, mina nginguSkara wamakhathini endaweni yaMgwagwa, kodwa ke ngokwakha ngakhe endaweni yakaHaza. La emsebenzini ngiyabonga ukuthi senginesikhashana ngibe khona. Angaze ngithole ukuhlukumezeka, ngizizwa nje ngi-happy ngaso sonke isikhathi. Ukuhle-ke ukuthi kuma-colleagues bami enginawo sisebenza ngokukhulu ukuzwana nokubambisana. Umsebenzi wethu nje siwenza kahle kakhulu, futhi ngiyathemba ukuthi nangonyaka ozayo sizoqhubeka siphathane kahle, sikwenze konke ngendlela ebesivele siqhubeka ngayo.
2023 ngifunde okuningi kuwona, bona ungiphathe kahle ngoba akukho ngitsho kade ngizibona ukuthi mhlambe ngiphatheka kabi noma khona ngixabana, kodwa ngizibone kuningi ngikufundile ngo-2023 SJTI. Futhi ngabona ukuthi ukusebenza kwami khona ungifundise ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukuba ngifunde okuningi. 2024 sifika ngathi ngingabona i-SJTI iqhubekela phambili.